feel like I just met the Kobe of Primerica right now. All right, here we go. Part 2, guys. All right, man. I gotta ask for permission on this. Is it okay if I can speak openly?
Yes.
Can I speak openly? Like, for real, for real. Nobody's gonna get butthurt, no, right? Okay. I can speak like if this was my base. Okay, okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. Next slide. If you ain't big in the base, you got no business going RVP. Right? We're just gonna let that one marinate a little bit, okay? Because look, I think that and I'm glad that Coach David brought it up, because I don't want you to think that building means not producing, okay? And maybe I can offer a little bit more clarity. It does mean you still have to be a producer. That's the only way we make money. If you recruit and code, but none of those codes produce, you ain't gonna make money. So you do have to produce. It's just that a builder produces with a different intention than a producer. A producer, a producer writes because they need money. A producer writes because they want to have premium and want to get a trophy. A producer writes because they want to take #1 personal producer. A producer writes because they want to win the incentive. A producer writes because, and I'm not saying you shouldn't want to win an incentive, that you should fight for it. But you should produce and write business, but have somebody watch you do it. So that I can develop that person, I can duplicate myself. Did you see how I did this? Did you see how I smiled? Did you see how I told them that they didn't have a camera on? I said, hey, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Did you see that? Did you see how they were a little distracted and I told them, hey, you know what, did I catch you at a bad time? Do you prefer if I reschedule? And they said, no, let's do it right now. Oh, okay, cool. I was just wondering if I could get your undivided attention. Did you see? They need to know that we're serious. Okay, did you get that? Okay, when you're going to go on your own one day, I need you to be able to do that under the same scenarios. Versus me doing it and thinking that I'm a badass because of what I did, but I haven't duplicated that into anybody. So I'm still going to produce, because if you try to build by recruiting and coding, but you don't produce, then everything that you recruit and code never produces. Do you guys follow what I'm saying? So you gotta want to be big in the base shop. There's no rush, dude. You want to go RVP when you're ready to go RVP. I heard Joe Ward say one time, and I love his definition of when are you ready. You want to know when you're ready to go? When everybody around you knows you're ready to go. When it's obvious that you're ready to go. Right? Next one, right? Next one. Watch this. If you can't get big with your RVP's help, what makes you think you can get big on your own? You gotta use your RVP's help as much as you can. But eventually you want to transition to where you're running your own little base shop inside of the big base. Where you're a catalyst, where you're the drive, where you're that person that says, dude, this base shop is gonna get big because of what I do. And I'm not saying that that's what it's gonna be, but that should be your mentality. Right? Next slide. If your RVP has to be involved with you as an RVP, the same when you were a regional, you shouldn't have got promoted. Dang. Dude, these are slides I have for my base. I'm just sharing them with you. Our goal is to promote RVPs, right, that have the mentality and the tough skin to be able to not just survive, but really take this contract to really do what it can do for you.
Yep.
You guys follow me? Next slide. Look, as you read these slides, you either think right now, Why does he think he can talk to me like that? Or, dang, I need to grow and get big. What's your mentality? I'm just kind of throwing things out here. Next slide, watch this. If the slides offend you, then you probably don't take any ownership in anything at all. And you blame everything and anyone anytime things don't go the way you wanted them to go. You guys ready for this? Next one. You want to own a thriving business, but you don't want to own up to your small thinking. Dude, what is 15 laws of growth? John Maxwell, law number 2, the law of awareness. What's the law of awareness? It's not just important to know where you're going, but have awareness of where you're at. The GPS, it always asks you, where are you going? But if the Wi-Fi can't pick up where you're currently at, it can't give you step number 1. It don't know if you need to go left or you need to go right. So everything starts by, yes, having a clear vision of where we want to go, but also having awareness of where we're at. Where am I? Where is my level of thinking? Why do I react emotionally to things I don't like? As a matter of fact, why the heck am I giving so much importance to my emotions? Winning don't care how you feel. Winning doesn't care how you feel. You either take the W or you take the L. That's it. But see, you need to start acknowledging where you're at. Damn, actually, I'm a little lazy. Damn. Why is it that I don't write 10 grand personal? Damn. Why isn't that I ain't getting anybody licensed? Damn, I recruited 100 people last year and only licensed 1, and that 1 quit. You gotta have awareness of where you're at, right? Next one. Listen, going out small has nothing to do with production. It has everything to do with character. Let me tell you something. You know you lack character if you're the one asking for the contract. Dude, I love seeing examples like Sheila. Sheila just goes to show you that the contract don't make you. That it's as simple as that. The contract don't make you. Oh, that's because I'm going to get 110% plus the 20% bonus. Hold up. You're doing 8 by 8. You ain't going to get the 20% bonus. Hold up. You got the jersey 2 years ago. You don't qualify for that 15% no more. Hold up. You're not even hitting 10 by 10. You're not going to get the 10%. You're only writing 2 or 3 sales. Why? That's because when I go RVP, I'm going to go so much harder. Oh, you're one of those. You want to have the title make you. Do you guys follow what I'm saying? Yes. Right? When I have somebody tells me, Coach, I don't know if I could make it today. My very first question is, are you open to some coaching? Yes. If you were in RVP right now and you had 100 people in your base shop and you knew that they were all waiting for you, would you cancel? No, I wouldn't be able to. Well, then show up. Because if you show up to 100 people in your base, you better show up when you have none, so that when you do have 100, we know you're going to show up. You want to act different. If you think about this, if you got the contract right now, like they brought you up, you signed the contract right now, how would tomorrow be any different than the way you have it planned as of right now? If you can say to yourself, nah, dude, the way that I'm working right now is the exact same way that I would be working if I signed the contract tonight, then good, you're on track. But most people, that ain't the case with them. Oh, I step it up. I do this. And, well, why don't you do that right now? Do you guys follow what I'm saying? Yes. Watch this. When the tough times hit, what will your internal talk sound like? Right? I remember Juan Guerrero told me this one time. Josh, you want to go out strong. Primerica has a huge graveyard of RVPs that were competent, but because they lacked character, when the tough times hit, they let up on their business and they closed the doors. How are you going to do that with such an amazing opportunity? You got to build that backbone. So why do we need to get big? Let's talk about this. Let's put them all up. Getting big means that your thinking is constantly evolving and developing. You're constantly growing your thinking. Next month, you shouldn't get pissed off at the things that pissed you off this month. Next month, you shouldn't get thrown off if somebody quit the way you got thrown off this month. Because your thinking is evolving. You're thinking, you know what I used to tell Coach tomorrow, I go, Coach, man, how do you deal with people that have so much potential? God damn, they just don't get things going. He goes, Josh, I just stopped trying to understand people a couple years ago. You will never make a chicken fly. John Maxwell says it. Stop taking the Eagles to duck school. Yeah. Dude, I'm just telling you. You need to stop trying to understand people and just understand the numbers. And when you understand the numbers, the people's behavior ain't going to throw you off. You're going to keep going like a freaking machine. Right? Getting big means that you develop tough skin. You don't wuss out with tough circumstances. When tough circumstances hit, that's when it's more important to keep showing up. When you get that text of unfavorable news, someone in your family passed away, someone in your family got in a car accident, someone in your family got bad news from the doctor, someone in your family did this, did that, you're feeling a little iffy, you're feeling a little weird. Show up. Keep showing up. You got to develop that mental toughness. Getting big means that you're constantly developing your skill set. You're fanatical about being a pro at the 7 fundamentals. I personally believe one of the hardest ones of the 7 is number 7, helping people get off to a fast start. Because this isn't just your competence. This is you being able to walk somebody through their thinking and getting them out of an employee-minded thinking and helping them understand entrepreneurship. Yep. But if you don't have that in you, you can't pour from an empty cup. Getting big means that you're obsessed with self-improving, non-stop working on yourself, reading books, reviewing notes, podcasts, audios. Getting big means that you're willing to hold yourself accountable. You're constantly plugging in and keeping a good standing relationship with your coach. Dude, listen, you're not always going to agree with everything your coach says or does. But that doesn't mean you cut ties. I'm telling him no more. God damn, bro. Why are you so emotional? Dude, there was a couple times I had a little disagreements with Alex. But I wasn't going to let my disagreement hold me back from acquiring all the knowledge that I could continue to acquire if I just learned how to get over that little bump in the road. And that says a lot about you. Don't tell me you act like that with your spouse as well. You go for days without talking to each other? Oh, but you're closing. Oh, but you're closing. You think you're badass because you close. But you can't even ask for forgiveness because you can't put your ego on the side. You can't take the blame for something even if it wasn't your fault. Who's the bigger person? Oh, you want to have disagreements with your spouse, but you always want to say, you're one of those. You treat your recruits better than you treat your spouse. Come on, bro. It's about character right here. Next one. When you've developed business behavior and business thinking, circumstances don't take control of your emotions and your decisions. You cannot be a slave to the circumstances and situations that you have no control over. Things are going to happen. It's not called a problem. It's not called the devil. It's called life, bro. Quit making it bigger than it needs to be. I heard something from Alex Hormozy the other day. Loved it. He said, real successful people don't have bad days. They have a bad 5 minutes. And they get over it quick. Real successful people, they disregard a lot of problems as problems. They don't call it a problem, because if it's a problem, you got to deal with it. But you say, no, it's not a problem. That's not an issue. You have to deal with it. I got a problem. What? My recruit texted and said they can't go. That ain't a problem, bro. The real problem is you don't have enough people. If you had a lot of people, you wouldn't even have time to check the text messages. Okay, cool, bro. Don't worry about it. Bye. She's got 50 people coming tomorrow. If one of them cancels, you think she's worried, freaking out? But you're worried and freaking out if the only one you got cancels. You guys follow what I'm saying? Check this out. Let's talk about big. Give me the next one. The next one. The biggest base shops in the country, right here. Top 20. I'm pissed off because we're 22, but that's okay. We're going to come. 698 codes in the base shop. Willie, 548. Phenol, 506. Just when you think you're big, someone does it bigger. This is called smalls not big. Next one. Top 50. These are all the through firsts that have over 500 codes. You got to know what they are. Listen, there's only 10 people that have 1,000 codes through first, and they all make well over $100,000 a month. I'm just saying you can't do it without it. I'm just saying, why not shoot for it? Through first. Next one. Let's look at the Virginia and Maryland leaders. Give it up to Samir, 147 codes in the base shop. But in Virginia, there's only 4 over 100, and in Maryland, there's only 1. Where y'all at, bro? Small. You guys follow me? This time next year, we should have at least maybe like another 4 or 5 out of 100. I guarantee you, you get 100 codes in your base shop. I guarantee you, you're gonna smile a little bit more. You're gonna like wiggle a little bit on your legs when you're standing. Like, you got stuff happening. You're working. To get 100 codes, it probably means you probably, if you're average, you probably recruited about 1,000 people. It's exciting. Do you know how much can come out of 1,000 people? Look at the through first, Virginia. Give it up to Shaq at 341 through first. Stop. You guys don't get it. We're gonna do it again. At 341, give it up to Shaq for 341. In Maryland, number 1, the great coach, Coach David at 412. Let's go. The small's not big. See, if you're part of this first, you should be like, oh, hell no. Correct. If you're part of Samir's, you should be like, dude, we want a 200. If you're part of Shaq's, we're like, dude, we need to get this to 500. What are we doing? If your RVP ain't even on this list, you should be freaking pissed. Do you guys follow what I'm saying? Listen, next one. Things don't end up wrong, they start wrong. Next one. You must teach your teammates how to think big and build big. You got to constantly talk about vision. This is what we're doing. This is what we're going to accomplish. Like if I was part of Samir's base shop, every person I recruit, yeah, man, right now we got 147 people at our brokerage. We're going for 200. We're excited. We're fired up. We have amazing things happening. We're the number one organization in this whole area. We're coming up. We're going to completely dominate. And the person that's listening to you, they have no idea what any of that means, but they can feel you. They feel the energy like, damn, dude, this guy's about to do something big. And then, you know what you do? This must sound so. You use it as leverage. Come on. You start saying it. Dude, welcome to the team, bro. You just joined the number one office in the whole area. Welcome to the team. You just joined the whole rock. Dude, we have the number one licensing system in all of Texas. I tell people all the time, you don't get licensed here, you ain't gonna get licensed nowhere else. We have the number one team cash all last year and year to date in the whole state of Texas. Your biggest chances of making income is with us.
That's right.
We say that all the time. Why wouldn't we? Right? Look at this. Look at this. It doesn't matter if you're doing it big if your teammates are not doing it big. Dude, your teammates have to, that's the flex. The flex is, yes, it's a small flex when you're killing it. But the big flex is when you recruit and train and develop someone that's killing it. That's the big flex. You got like Hector's flex is Rip. That's the flex. Who do you got? Who have you poured into? Who have you touched? Coffee after coffee after coffee, call after call after call, text after text, where you're pouring into somebody so they can do it big. Look, stop doing a disservice to your team by not telling them the things that you did to get to where you're at. Some of y'all are way too scared to offend people and scare people off, and you don't want to tell them the hard work you put in. I told the team just the other day, I go, dude, when I was a regional leader and I was in my biggest rut, and I was flat, no social media, no IG, I told my wife, baby, we are getting out of this. We are going to go after 30 numbers a day for 30 days straight. Let's freaking grind. The soles of my shoes were all wasted at the bottom, hole on the bottom. My pants would start ripping from right here. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? There's brushing up, you know? I had to get, and you know what? My strategy was this. 2 numbers out of Walmart for 5 Walmarts before noon. So I'd go in, grab a cart, get 2 numbers. Excuse me, real quick question. Are you familiar with the area? Reason I'm asking is my wife and I, we run an insurance office. We're looking for some people to open us some extra income. Would you happen to know of anybody? No. Well, what do you do? I work at a warehouse. Like that, just prospect. Oh, cool, man. How long have you been doing that? Oh, for 3 years. Oh, cool. You like it? I really, okay, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Someone that already has a job that they kind of like, but not really, but would be open up to making extra income. If it didn't interfere with anything you have going on right now, do you feel like you'd at least be able to check it out? I think so. Okay, cool. Let me get a good number. I'll break it down. Worst case scenario, you don't like it, you like it, you can join the team. Or something. How does that sound? Yeah, great. My name is Josh. What's your number? Boom, 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 boom. Got you. I'll give you a call later today, all right? You have a good one, all right? Take care. Bye. And once I got my 2, I was out. And I'd try to the next one. And then another 2, and I was out. And another 2, and I was out. By midday, you know what happens when you get results? You get jacked. When it was noon, and I knew I already had 10 numbers, oh, dude, my second set from 12 to 5, where I knew I was going to go get another 10 and hit 20, dude, my vibes was very different. I would come from a power position. Hey, what's up, brother? I'm a business owner. I'm in the area. I'm actually looking for some people that are interested in making some extra income. I saw you were a little sharp, right? You happen to be a manager where you're at? Well, no, you're not. I swear to God, the vibe is different. And you know what's crazy? When you start working, you're going to inspire your partner to get grinding too. And you know what my wife did? She would carry our 6-month-old in the car seat inside the cart, and then my 1.5-year-old on the thing, put the little legs, and she would push the cart with the 2 babies, and she would get her numbers, and then she had them in the car, asleep, and she was calling all the numbers that I had texted her that I had gotten earlier in the day. By the 10th day, we were running 12 to 15 recruiting appointments a day. No social media, no Zoom. I've recruited 30 people by myself, multiple months, to get things rolling. You end up writing 12, 14, 15, 18 grand, even if you're not good. You don't have to be that good. You just have to have the people. And you have to drive and you have the ambition. Everything changes. You show up to op night, your energy is different. You show up to this meeting, your energy is different. Your excitement's different. You start looking around. You just see people's eyes. You're like, ain't nobody want it the way I want it. Ain't nobody want it the way I want it. And then your guests start coming in, and then you start annoying the people that don't want to work as hard as you work. You start getting on their nerves, and you keep going. And next thing you know, you're starting to do it big. Next thing you know, someone catches on. Next thing you know, you're doing 20, 30 grand as a division leader. And you ain't asking for the regional contract because you're going for more. You guys follow me? Yes. Next slide. So is your mind where it's supposed to be? My question is, are you focused on your team size? How many pass notices did you get last month? Why was it so low? At what point do your recruits quit? Why do they quit at that moment? I want you to think about this. This is what I told the base. I said, look, bro, you sent them a DM and they answered. You explained what it was about and they said they were interested. You asked if they would do a Zoom appointment, they said yes. You sent them the link and they clicked on it. They jumped on the Zoom call and told you they were interested. And at the very end, they said, let me think about it. What was the variable that changed the interest to not interested? You. Everything was good until you started talking. They wanted to do it until you started talking. So what do you need to fix? You need to fix you. What? Oh, they quit when I talk to them about recruiting because they feel you. You ain't convinced. Because convinced people convince people. Are they registered for class? Did they attend? Are they completing? Why not? What's the quality of the recruits? Show me a screenshot of their profile. Let me see. Oh, bro, we got to get better with the quality, bro. Everybody you recruit's mad at their mom and dad. That's a problem. If you recruit someone and you say, okay, when you go talk to your mom and dad, no, I don't talk to my mom and dad. When you go talk to your uncles and aunts, no, we just like, we have a lot of family issues. Okay, how about your siblings? No, yeah, we haven't talked to them for 5 years. That's not credible. But who recruited them? Right? Watch this. Watch the track record. Check this out. I'm going to show you this. Can you click the first one? Click it once? All right, okay. This is when I first moved to San Antonio. It was my second month in San Antonio. Recruits. This was June of 2021. 40, 43, 20, 26, 24, 26. I'm averaging about 25. Okay? Pass notices. 1, 4, 2, 0, 3, 5. Cash. 14.9, 15.9, 12.5, 17.4, 14, 13, averaging 8,500 a month. Watch what happened in 2 years. Click it one more time. Look at that. We went from averaging 25 recruits to 124 a month. The pass notices went from 2 a month to 19 a month, and the cash follows because the cash is a byproduct, went from 85 a month to 38,000 a month. So why can we guarantee the growth in income? Because we're going to continue to recruit, we're going to continue to have pass notices, you continue to grow the team size, the income naturally grows. Next slide. But the biggest frustration is wanting to know how to get big, and not knowing how. So this is the mindset it starts with. Next one, put them all up. You got to have a predator mindset. Listen, when sharks are born, they know they have to kill to eat. When sheep are born, they know that they are someone else's food. But humans are the only creatures that get to choose what they want to be. You get to choose. Do you want to work Primerica as a prey, Or do you want to work Primerica as a predator? And you gotta have the predator mentality. You gotta, I tell my team, like let's just say Xander was on the team. Was I don't know, coach, I don't know. Xander, listen to me. I don't see your fangs, bro. I don't see that blood coming out of your mouth. I don't see that savagery. I don't feel that freaking animal that you are. I don't feel it coming out, bro. I don't feel it. You need to have that predator mentality. I'm going after it. I'm chasing it. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm going for it. I'm sick and tired of this. And this can be at any level. Next slide, watch this. Being small is a product of prey mentality. Being big is a product of predator mentality. Next one. I'm out of time right here. Whether you're a predator or a prey, it's determined by your mindset. Watch this. Everything starts with you acknowledging that you are the determining factor. You guys ready for this? Yeah. Listen, your kids at home, they learn how to talk the language that you talk. So my wife and I, we predominantly spoke English. My kids did not learn Russian. Right? When we spoke Spanish, you wouldn't hear my kids, merci beaucoup, oui, oui. They didn't learn French. Because your kids speak the language that your parents speak. So if you teach from stage one thing, but when you get off the stage, you talk a different language, your team is going to talk that same language. And if you talk small, they're going to talk small. If you talk premium, they're going to talk premium. But when you start talking big, when you start talking team size, when you start talking producing, when you start talking let's go kill it, let's make it happen, we're going to be the number one, we're going to dominate, we're going to happen, we're going to get 5 jersey winners this year, we're going to take 15 couples to the trip, we're going to take 100 people to convention. When you talk big, guess what your kids talk? They talk big too. You got to talk big. Next one. Under RVP, you start at 25 codes. You got to get to 25 codes. You got to get to 25 codes. Why? Because that's going to make you go through 250 recruits. That's going to shape your character. That's going to improve your skills. That's going to help you with your thinking, with your production. And then you go to 50, 75, and then 100. As an RVP, everything starts at 100 codes. Now, can you make money with under that? Yes, you can. You make 300 grand with like 40 codes, 30 codes if you want. But you just increase your chances. And then 300 codes, then 500, then 1,000. Now watch this. Just click it once. Was your first reaction, yeah, but? That's prey thinking. Yeah, but that's a lot. Yeah, but it's different here. Or did you think we're going to freaking do it? That's predator thinking. You see that? You feel the chase? It's different. Next slide, watch this. When you look at 1,000, do you think that it's the end or the beginning? Prey thinking says that's the goal. Predator thinking says that's where it starts. That's where the fun starts. Look. Your focus has to be on your vision and nothing else. Let's keep going a little quicker. Can I have 2 more minutes?
Sure. Yes.
2 or 3 more minutes? Okay, watch this. I want to show you something. One more. One more? No, let's keep going. Next one. Okay, right there. Being a closer will get you to 300 to 500 income on your own. But being a builder will easily get you to $1 million. Well, watch this. You ready? Next one. No, one. Yeah. But teaching others to build will get you to 10 million plus. That's Coach Bruce money. That's Coach David money. When they teach others to build. But you got to build first. Dude, this is firing me up right now. This is firing me up hard. Right? Next one. So what do you want your business to look like? You want it to look like that? No, go back. A lot of you guys look like that. With rims. Like, you're the only route. You're the only route. But what if we could look like this? Oh, now we got multiple routes. You guys follow me? Now I'm not the only one delivering. Now we got other people delivering on routes. Go back to the other one. Oh, look at that one. Next one more. How about that? Which one would you rather have of the three? The first, the second, or the third? Small's not big. Show me one more. How about that? Small's not big. Why do we settle with so small? Do you guys follow me? Look, let's go through, I'm going to go to the last slide, okay? One more right there. My last slide. Developing a recruiting and licensing mindset. Going out there to recruit is being on the offense. It's attacking. It's predator mentality. You're gonna be tempted to focus on so many other things. You stick to the main thing. You continue to produce. You continue to write. But your focus is big recruiting, big licensing, training those licenses. You don't recruit just to recruit. You recruit to license and train. Question, do you know your right recruit to license ratio? Question, how many recruits do you need to get a certain amount of codes? Why 100? For 10 to 20 pass notices a month, that's going to give you 10 to 20 pass notices a month. That's 100 recruits. 100 recruits is not hard. It's just 6 people that want a double-digit recruit. 6 people that want a double-digit recruit is going to give you 100 recruits. Can I tell you guys something?
Yeah.
It's easier. It's so much easier to run Primerica at 100 than to run it at 10.
Yes.
When you're running it at 10, oh my God. You got to listen to every damn bullshit excuse in the book. Golly. The one that's been at 0 by 0 for 4 months. Coach, can I get 3 minutes really quick? For what? God damn, bro, for what? You guys follow what I'm saying? But when you're running 100, oh, I can't make it. Don't worry about it. Cool. Enjoy your day.
Yep.
They tell me, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it in person. Can I log on Zoom? No, you can't. We'll see you at the next one. I don't let anybody log on Zoom if you're local. That's not fair for everybody else that made the effort. The moment we took off Zoom as an option for everybody that lives within an hour away, our freaking attendance boosted through the roof. 120 to 240 pass notices a year. That'll get you to about 1,000 codes in 4 to 5 years. That's $1 million of passive income. That fires me up. That's exciting. I can't wait to make $100,000 a month. It's going to happen. Personal premium brings active income, but train and license agents bring passive income. You recruit, you license, you train, and you do it over and over and over and over and over. And then the attendance. Dude, I'm blowing up the phone to my entire court. This is how many people you had last Saturday. What's your head count for tomorrow? This is how many people you had at Tuesday training. What's your head count for tomorrow? And then when somebody's giving me like blowing up numbers, like I'm going to have 15, coach, and they have like 3 show up. Hey, dude, I need real numbers. I need commitments. Do you know how to get a commitment from somebody? And I call them and I ask them. Do you guys follow what I'm saying? All I'm saying is this, dude. Look, check this out. Don't try to do things small. I remember Danny Chamorro told me this. He goes, Josh, the contract that you have with the licenses you have, this game starts at $1 million a year. Come on. And I remember thinking, bro, I'm barely making 10. He goes, Josh, I'm telling you, it starts at $1 million a year. That's where it starts. That's where, and little by little, we started growing, and we started growing. And we started growing. And then, I remember the first time we ever made 40 G's. And people started messaging me, Josh, how does it feel to be at 40 G's? I go, it feels the same like what's between here and DC? Is there like a city?
An hour.
Tyson's Corner?
An hour.
Sure.
Okay, so if you're driving from here to DC, you're gonna pass through Tyson's Corner?
Yeah.
Okay. So watch this. 40 G's a month is like Tyson's Corner, but I'm going to DC. So if I'm going to DC and you call me, you're like, where you at, Josh? I'm like, I'm at Tyson's Corner. And you ask, oh, dude, you're at Tyson's Corner? Oh my God, like, how does that feel? Well, I don't feel nothing because that's not where I'm going. Dude, 10 G's is Tyson's Corner. 20 G's is Tyson's Corner. 50 G's is Tyson's Corner. 70 G's a month is Tyson's Corner. DC, 100 grand a month, that's where it starts. You gotta start believing that you can do it. And you don't do it by focusing on it, you do it by focusing on size. And you wanna get big. And it starts with recruiting big. You gotta start thinking, dude, you know what? Xander, what's the most you've done in 1 month? You picked up 19 recruits. No, how many did you pick up? 10 or 11. Okay, you gotta go for 15. Or you gotta go for 20. And you go after it relentlessly. I'm gonna break my record. Then when you break it, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, now I'm gonna get him in the class. I'm gonna get him coded. Dude, and because being a Primerican, yeah, high five. Oh, yes. Dude, why? Why would you want to do Primerica with just positivity but no cash? Dude, when I hear Coach Bruce money, when I hear Coach David money, when I hear all I did was once, bro, that turns me on. Bro, you know what I did? When he said that, you know what I did? I started texting everybody, where you at? Where you at? Where you gonna? There's 4 days left. Where you at? Where you gonna finish? Where you at? Where you gonna finish? Why? Because it fires me up. That should get you, dude, don't forget tomorrow. It starts at this time. Let's meet an hour early. Coffee on me. Let's be there early. So why? Because if they run late, they get here 45 minutes late, they still 15 minutes early, and you're still here. You should be reaching out to everybody. Get freaking everybody here tomorrow. We're gonna light that stage up tomorrow. We're gonna recruit everybody. Everybody that's kind of wishy-washy, we're gonna make them wanna recommit. We're gonna make them wanna do adjustments. And you are gonna take the next 7 months of this year, and you're gonna freaking go ham, and you're gonna crush it, and you're gonna give it everything you got, and you're not gonna stop, and you're not gonna ask for the next contract. Your RVP's gonna give it to you when you're ready, and you're gonna get big, and you're gonna change your family tree forever. I'm so fired up. Thank you guys so much.